Hey y'all, welcome back to Brush and Bramble Farm. I'm Kayla and I have some exciting things. We don't usually get a lot of broody chickens around here, but lately, a couple weeks ago I noticed a broody duck. And because of that duck, me keeping an eye on her, I noticed there was actually a broody Sarama hen in there with her too. Which, in my calculations, she would be hatching from when I noticed the end of this week. But guys, I just came out to feed them. Look what I found. Hi Mama. Hi Mama. What do you have? I heard some peeping. Where'd they go? She's got them all underneath her, but right here is the duck nest. Although she keeps kicking eggs out now, and I'm not sure. There are two other hens in here, so I don't know if this is where they're laying. Although that one definitely looks rotten, if you can see that. I've been taking these extra ones they push away and opening them to see if there's anything. Took like 6 the other day and they were not fertilized at all, so I think that they're new ones the other ducks are laying. Alright, she only hatched one, so I just snuck 3 chicks under there because they just hatched yesterday. I'm really hoping she takes to them. She just attacked me trying to put those in there though, so she's definitely broody. Good mama. But those 3 in the front are what I just put into there. She let them in. Oh, there we go, guys. Here we go. That wild hair. Anyway, so cute chicks, I know. But today what we're doing is electric fences. Now I'm not an expert, don't claim to be. Frankly, I have little knowledge except for what I've acquired the last year using one. So I did a video last summer, I'll link that in the comments, of me installing my solar electric fence I have, and then a small one over by the chickens. That one's a plug-in though. The solar one worked for a little while. The pigs did not respect it. The goats barely respected it. If there's any kind of like spot they could fit through, they would just jump through. Because they have all that fur, it didn't really bother them. So, we need an upgrade. The cows completely respected it, but it was also just a fence. Like the cows couldn't fit through anyways. So I upgraded. That was I got it from Tractor Supply, the solar one. I'm actually going to move that over and make a pig pen with that one. It'll be smaller, hopefully, and I'm going to use wire, like actual wire, instead of the poly wire and poly tape. So that was it said 18 miles, 0.2 joules, and like point something stored. I don't really know what that means. But it was a 0.2 joules. The one I end up buying, that's like a plug-in one, whatever you call that. It's the 30 miles, 1.2 joules. So I'm hoping that this one's got a lot more bite. For what I have right now, I have 4 strands going because the goats are just so, they get out of everything. So I did 4 strands just to be cautious. When I fence in the rest of the pen, the pasture that I'm hopefully going to turn into pasture, it's just brush right now. I think I'm just going to do 3 strands and then maybe only charge like 2 of them so that it goes farther, but like they'll already be tested on this small one and hopefully afraid of the fence. And that's my plan. So what I'm doing right now is I'm installing this charger closer to the house because it is a plug-in. So I'm actually putting it right here. Right here. This is like the hay shed / milking stall. The other solar charger is way out in the field. But it's solar, so, you know, we can do that. So this one, let's see, back up. There you go. Look at my wild hair. Anyways, so this one I am actually splicing an extension cord, an outdoor extension cord that I hit with a lawnmower last year. It's like a 100-footer, I think. So I think I pretty much cut it in half because I got 2 really long pieces. So I'm splicing them together. That's what we got going on. This is the one side I already did. Where's the other side? Right here. This is the one I'm working on now, like just peeling this back. And then I'll tie them together, cover them back up with this stuff, and then wrap a whole bunch of electrical tape around it and hope that works. The other end, I'm going to do the same thing, cut this open, and then I will be hooking it to those ground rods because I'm not pulling those ground rods out and bringing them all back in, because frankly I couldn't get them in all the way. My ex-husband had to hammer them the rest of the way. I think mine were like 2 to 3 feet out of the ground, and he's got them like 4 or 5 inches now, if that, maybe like 3 or 4 inches out of the ground. So they're a lot deeper, and I'm not trying it again. I'm not moving them. So I'm just going to take this little extension cord and run it all the way down. And maybe if I'm super ambitious, at some point this summer I might bury this line so that I don't hit it with the lawnmower and have to worry about hitting it with the lawnmower. And then the one that goes from here to the house. And unfortunately we don't have any outdoor outlets to the house, so it actually goes through the basement window. So that's what I'm working on right now. Let's do this. That's Tiny Tim. But anyways, before I switch this over to the other charger, I'm going to do a tester so y'all can see the difference. It's connected. It's supposed to light up. I don't know if you can see that with this bright sun. I don't want to see anything. The sun kind of blocks it. Say like 4,000 volts is what we got going on right here. It's really hard to see. Maybe it's because it's so bright out here. We're gonna say 4,000 because I can see it up close. I don't know if you guys can. It's just a regular Tractor Supply reader. Let's hook up the other side. Alright, so I already did the other end. Now I'm stripping this to stick into this. This is my copper ground rod. As you can see, I got another one there, and then another one right up by that post. So, let's do this, and then I can get her plugged. Well, no, I gotta do another one to hook it from the charger to my line. But then we can hook it up. And we got them connected. I just twisted them together and stuck them in and then tightened the screw. So we are connected to the ground rods. Let's connect it to the fence. So here I sit slightly disappointed. Okay, so I tested all the lines up top. The bottom one wasn't even hot at all, so I don't know why. So I connected it through another wire to the top one and the one that I had it attached to the charger. And then I came around the other side of the fence and I tested all those 4 strands. And some were hotter than others. I think the top one wasn't even on. I don't know what's happening. So I don't know if I have them strung so that they're not all connected, or maybe because it's... I don't know. I just don't know. I'm actually sitting out here with the pigs, hoping one of them tests the fence to see if it's strong enough for them. So, there's Abner. Maybe he'll be my guinea pig. He usually goes right through it, so I'm kind of hoping that he tries. Well, I kind of jimmy-rigged this little gate because I was just testing it, so I didn't want to put up any real stuff right now. Pigs were already out, so they're out. I have it so it hooks to the door. I mean, realistically, this is not like a permanent thing. These white posts are the only thing holding it up. But everyone's still in. Abner did get bit by the fence. One of the kids got bit, and I think that's it. I haven't seen any of the other older goats touch it, which I was kind of hoping they would so that they would be aware. I'd rather them touch it here at this point because it's a little stronger than the other sides, but... And the cows, I'm pretty sure, just wouldn't even try to get out because... See, look at Letty all the way down there. And I think she just keeps so low that she hasn't touched it because I've been watching her. Oh, there she goes. She got it. Yes! I know you shouldn't be excited about these things, but they need to learn. And I'd rather her learn like that. So, she's aware now. Now they all need to learn. But I think this is a go. I think this new... I've been spotted. So I came out here to check on them to make sure they were all still in. And alas, all still in. It's been about 2 hours. Nobody has wandered out. The cows and pigs don't get along. When the cows were real small, the pigs were really mean to them, and they did not forget. But this is something else I wanted to share with you guys. When I got my stuff for the fence, the guys at Tractor Supply told me what I needed to do. I spent a lot of time tightening these lines, putting up new lines because they were loose, or it was just a mess. I spent a lot of time with this poly wire and poly tape, and honestly, if I had spoke to someone who, not to be rude, but knew what they were talking about, I just feel like if you're going to work at Tractor Supply, you have to have some knowledge of farm life. Am I wrong? Am I wrong? Anyways, so I should have been recommended to just go with the straight wire. That would have probably made my life a lot easier. I would have just had to put it up once. But no, they're like, poly tape or poly wire would be good. And then originally they set me onto a charger that was way too small, so I got a big one. And I'd need a bigger one than that too, or a stronger one. But they never told me about these, and these are a game changer, although you do want to put them on when you're first setting up your fence because it has to like go through the open end of the wire. Let me show you. These are fence tighteners. You push it in through the one side, go through, and then it connects. Like if I had to untie, I had to put it at parts where the two pieces met so that I could untie it and then stick this on. But this just clicks and it tightens it. I bought like a 2-pack. I think they were, well, 2 packs. They were like 5 in a pack. I think it was like around $10. But guys, my lines are so tight now. They were a mess before. I'll probably end up buying some more of these too because they're just really handy dandy. But no one told me about those. But that is all for now, guys. I will see you on the next video. Thanks for hanging out with me. Have a good one. Bye.